last year you guys did the Creator Clash, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
we did.
Yeah, I know that's a tough subject for at least one of you guys. You put in a great fight, by the way.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You know, instead of getting punched a few times for 22 seconds, I got the absolute shit beat out of me for 15 minutes straight.
Yeah, dude. I watched all your guys' or I watched 5 seconds of your round.
22.
Sorry, 22.
That's still like a good third of it.
Yeah, but, like in all honesty, how tiring was it? Because you fucking like all 5 rounds. You looked exhausted after, if you know
It very exhausting.
Yeah.
That's probably like the main point in that whole thing is like just making sure you can last, because at the like 5th round both Alex and I were kind of like hyperventilating. I think even the ref had to be like, come on, you guys got to still fight, because we were just kind of like stumbling around the ring, just exhausted.
How much prep did you like work out before?
Yeah, you like went hard, right?
Yeah,
you were
I
like
went
training.
hard.
I went I like, because now looking back, you know, I have so much that I wish I could change. I did train 1 to 2 times a day and all this stuff, but I didn't do too much aftercare, which led to me getting like a slip disc or a herniated disc.
Yep.
So that's not fun. And also, I didn't do too much sparring. I did a lot of just kind of like weightlifting and endurance training. And since I didn't do too much sparring, didn't have too much
So you just got
experience.
Ripped. You just got ripped for fun.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
You got to do the Jake Paul fight. Have you seen the video of him where he was doing the neck curls or whatever?
Well, Alex showed me a video. He was doing that same thing. He has this, he had this contraption. He showed me a video when I was like at Creator Clash. He had this thing attached to his head with this big ball like weight, and he was just like doing this.
Giving dome to it?
He was getting his neck thick.
What does that do? Just like helps you withstand
a thick neck.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm guessing instead of this, you'll just
wow.
Oh,
Nice.
But he had a thick neck.
Would you do it again or no?
I don't. If I didn't get the injury, probably. But ever since then, like I still feel it. Like it still gets uncomfortable. Like if I sit down too long, it's like the doctor
thing for you.
Yes,
Like it's still.
The doctor said it's like it's not going away. Like surgery, regardless, it's not going away. So I'm like, okay,
worth it.
Actually, flying to Hawaii recently was like a big step forward for you, because like sitting on a flight, like we haven't really been able to travel anywhere to do videos or anything, because like even a 5-hour flight is like too much for his back.
No.
I wasn't able to visit home for a good bit just because of it. Like I had to cancel a bunch of plans to go. Usually my family does like a beach vacation where like grandmother and aunt, everyone comes together because everyone is grown up now, so you don't see each other as much. So that was our one time. I had to cancel that.
You should sue.
You couldn't see Grammy because
I know.
Slip disc? Damn, dude.
Sorry, Mima.
Got your ass
She
kicked.
understands.
How was your experience with Creator Clash?
Short and fun. I mean,
you trained though too, right?
I did. Yeah, you wouldn't know. Not as hard as Ryan, obviously, but I did train. I did boxing training for.
His trainer dipped on him right
My
before
trainer
the fight.
dipped 3 weeks before the fight.
Why?
His trainer looked at him and went,
Yeah.
No, honestly, I think my trainer dipped because he was a weird dude.
Where'd you find him?
I found him online. And he was this dude from Spain that was just like really macho, weird dude. He like offered like to beat people up for me if I ever needed it.
Whoa.
Stuff like that. Like he was weird. He also just gave me all this weird advice and said a lot of weird things to me. But
like like what?
Maybe it's a good thing he dipped out on.
Well, the thing is,
this guy sucks.
he wasn't a bad trainer. Like in terms of boxing and stuff, like he was good, and I think he taught me like good stuff. But I think I rescheduled one too many times on him, and
he didn't like that.
Yeah, and he dipped towards the end, which I understand. But it was like 3 weeks before the fight, and I remember he just stopped texting back one day, just out of the blue, and I was like, "Hey, are we still on for today?" Nothing. Next day, I was like, "Today?" Nothing. And then the next day he goes, can't train anymore. Good luck at the fight. Last I ever heard from him.
Damn.
So I had to get a new trainer 3 weeks before the fight, and he was incredible, the new guy.
Ian and Anissa hooked you up with this trainer, right?
Yeah, Ian and Anissa hooked me up with this guy, and he was fucking awesome.
How far out in advance did you guys know, like, to get ready for the fight, or like how
5 months?
I started like looking for a trainer and probably got one in mid-December-ish.
Yeah.
Around there, it was like December, mid. If we were, I think if we were better about it, we probably would have had trainers a little before then. I think we
found out at the end of November.
We were definitely some of the last ones to find trainers, though, in terms of like.
Do you think you would have won if like
we had the 3 extra days of training?
do you think you would have won if you're fighting and you saw your trainer, he came back like Rambo?
Yeah, like if maybe like 2 days before the match, he comes and knocks on my door with tears in his eyes, and he's like, "I'm sorry."
No, you see him in the ring. You look out into the crowd.
Yeah, like,
it's almost like there's a spotlight. He just
gives me that thumbs up. He gives me the courage to win.
Yeah.
I did clip your guys' fight.
You're gonna show him clips of getting there.
I just wanted to, maybe our viewers haven't seen it yet. It was my first time watching it.
This is fucked up. This is torture.
I'm sorry. We're a sports pod.
It's okay. I mean,
I like the commentators like, "Yep, that hurt." I don't remember that, but it looks like it hurt.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Ooh.
I had the comment that Alex was punching the back of your head a lot.
Yeah.
He does like the big swoop around swing.
I feel like a lot of that though is also me turning into his punches, like dodging a punch, but then ultimately kind of leaning into those punches in the back of the head.
I mean, I gotta say,
you're a brutal fighter, Ryan.
Yeah, you look fucking sick as fuck.
Yeah, your punches look like they
power,
and you got the back tat. You look like a fighter.
This is even with a herniated disc.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had it.
Oh, I thought it
fight.
happened after. Oh,
so that's why coming back, the plane flight back was really what fucked it up the most. And I think I took off like a week of work after the fight.
Yeah,
you could have got a better tan though.
That's what did it. Definitely. So, question for both of you then: like, the round one, the other dad or whatever came out hot and heavy, and then round one for you, like you guys both came out like really hot and heavy. Would you have saved a little bit more, or like would you have come out hotter, or like?
I don't feel like Matt's fight had any like say into like how I took. I think that's more of the nerves of the fight in general. I will say though, being like batter up and thinking that I have 15 minutes to kind of calm my nerves. And then watching Matt's fight and then going, oh.
Because he's right
like, okay, let's go. Like, this is right before I'm about to do a little light pad work with the trainer. It's time for me to head out. I'm like, okay, put on a smile.
Yeah.
Get that tattoo looking good.
Yeah, sorry you kind of just got thrust into it. You thought you had a little more time.
Where were you? Where were you? Not in the
You were in the locker room getting cleaned
up.
No,
I'm getting checked out by the medics right here. Because right after my fight, they had to... I have to go in the back, and they have to have all like the official medics look at me and shine flashlights in my eyes.
Oh, so you saw him first.
Well, yeah, I was right before him.
Yeah.
We was in the dugout or batter up. There's a big TV displaying what's going on. So I'm like going. My trainer's like, let's do some pad work. I'm like, let me at least watch the first round of my friend's fight.
Nope, gotta go.
Did that make you more nervous seeing him?
Honestly, no. Like being like, okay. Matt got out of the way. He's experienced it. Now it's time for me to experience it. It was kind of like, at least I'm not the first runner-up. I don't know how it was being the first.
Dude, I will say it was very nerve-wracking.
You were the first fight of the whole Creator Club?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So I was like, when we first saw the lineup, I was relieved that we were going first back to back because I was like, we can get it out of the way. Yeah. But then also I was like, fuck, I'm the very first fight of the night. And it set a tone all right. It definitely did.
Were you expecting Dad? I don't know this guy, sorry. Is it Dad? Is that the guy?
Yeah, Dad.
Yeah. Were you expecting him to come out hot and heavy?
Not that hot and heavy.
Dude, he just literally like screamed and ran at you and just fucking like...
Yeah.
Isn't that dude like, he's like a dancer?
Yeah, he has crazy... he
was jacked.
He's fit. Yeah. He's very fit.
Yeah.
His
endurance is, yeah.
How did they pair you guys up? Because the body, it seemed like he weighed more, muscle-wise more. And
muscle more, yeah. But because I'm taller than him, our weights were about even.
Got it.
He was a few pounds more than me, but
a part of it is also like when you set up a fight, you already know that these people aren't going to be the same weight. It's the training period that you're hoping that they either one person will gain the weight or drop the weight, or they'll meet in the middle.
Got it.
I think he had to drop and I had to gain. And I gained 15 pounds for it, and he dropped, I don't know how many, but we met at the same
half
weight.
and half.
Yeah. No, not half and half.
Oh, sorry.
Heavy cream.
Heavy cream.
Yeah, what was your gaining process? Like,
I have a really hard time gaining weight. So at one point, I just started drinking straight heavy cream, which is 60 calories per tablespoon. And also crazy amount of fat. So it helped me put the weight on very quickly. it worked.
Yeah, but then you would just.
But then you convert the fat to muscle.
Got it.
As opposed to having nothing to convert to muscle. See, I'm making big brain moves here.
Yeah. You don't need the Spanish trainer, dude. You
just drinking that straight cream. That's all I need.
He really fucked up. The trainer dipped on you.
I know
what he was doing, just drinking cream. He's like, yeah, this guy,
this guy's losing it.
Yeah, he was cool though. I hope he's doing well.
Apologies.
Yeah, we don't have to watch it.
We can watch it. It's fine.
Okay.
See, I prefer. There's another video of the fight that's just the 22 seconds, and the title is Matt Watson Creator Clash Full Fight LOL in parentheses.
Fuck.
Damn.
It was 2 of those shots like to the front of the face where I was watching in the back room. I was like, oh no, we're like the oh no turned to this is going to be over sooner than I think.
The one that got me was that bah!
Yeah.
It just shows me there. I'm just like, wow.
So these the corner people, like, you guys know them, or you guys didn't know who you're?
Yeah, those are people on his team. That's my trainer next to me.
Got it.
The ref looks like Alex Jones.
They usuly supplied. I don't know if this was from. I think it's for most people. They supplied someone that work kind of like blood blotting and stuff like that.
Ah, got it. Should have been me,
dude. I forget
dude.
what they call them.
Well, I also I was the first fight, and I didn't know that we were starting the second it started. Because I thought we were tapping gloves first, and then it just... So I was a little caught off guard. Would it have made a difference if we tapped gloves first?
Looks like you were ready for the fight. You were pounding your chest.
I was.
It looks like
go. Let's fight.
Yeah. But see, I thought we were touching gloves at first, and then I was like, oh no, we're fighting.
You put the first jab on him.
Because I realized, like, oh no, shit, we're fighting. We're not touching gloves. And then wait for it. Wait. Oh, no. I was just stunned right here.
Do you guys have Fansly accounts now?
That one hurt. Those hurt the worst.
Oh, that one was it.
The one that hurt the worst were those. Those hurt way worse than the face ones. Because the face ones, when you get hit like that in the face, it's not necessarily that it hurts. It's more of it's just like a flash of lights, and you're just like stunned.
I mean, to be fair, if I was betting on this match, I would probably go with Dad.
What about, dude, I had no like. There was no part of me going into that where I'm like, I'm gonna win. I was like, I'm at least gonna fight. That didn't happen either.
We always have this joke of like scripted or not scripted. Was there a talk of like try and go 5 rounds, or like, you know how some boxing matches some people say like, oh, he bailed
out
for the
show.
Right.
No talks of that.
No talks of that.
Right. Just had to clarify
because
clean the
these fights were like very heavily sanctioned or whatever, regulated by the boxing commission, so there was no room for goofing. It had to be a real straight up fight.
I did offer Matt it would be really big, and it would have to be a fixed fight. But Matt versus Ryan Creator Clash.
I think
that would be.
Oh, it'd be great.
Yeah.
I think people would tune in.
Can we open for you guys?
Absolutely.
Dude, I want to fucking fight you.
We'll chicken fight box.
What I wish is Ryan and I could fight each other, and we knock each other out in the first punch at the same time.
That was good.